What is going on, everyone? It is me, Jeff the Narrator, back with another video of my excellent read from my great story, 99 Days. I hope that everyone who's been viewing this is enjoying my little read, because, I feel like my little read is, it's going to, but for real, I hope everyone is really enjoying my read, whoever is tuning in, and whoever you can get to tune in. Like, I really want a lot of people to be tuning into this because I feel like this is a good story that I'm reading right now. And today I'm going to be recapping where we left off, which was Rukia had found the old man in Japan, and I didn't even mean to run there, but she found him in the alleyway and found out he was actually the one who sent the beacon to, join the Cryptic Force. So he led her down into this secret passage and up into a hatch where they found the mainframe room of the people he calls the agency, which are people who double crossed him in a certain point of time in his life, and he's trying to get some payback. So Rukia has made the decision to help him out, and now they're about to insert the disc, which I'll be continuing on today. So we'll just get that set right now, and we'll be starting out at day 21, which they inserted the disc on the last one. So we're gonna find out what happens now. Day 21. Get ready, girl. Here they come. 3 giant doors open and out step 3 huge security droids. Okay, a little bigger than I expected. No matter, I'm still taking you 3 down. Rukia opens fire with her assault rifle. What? That should be putting holes through these tin heads. It's their armor, girl. It can't be penetrated by ordinary bullets. Oh, now you tell me this. What else can they do? They're equipped with high-powered rifles, and I think they're about to fire. The security droids lift up their weapons and aim at the 2. Better give us some cover, fast. Rukia ejects a capsule from a device on her wrist and throws it to the ground. It explodes into a cloud of smoke, and the droids open heavy fire into it. The smoke clears to reveal a giant barricade. What is this, young lady? This is my failing shield barricade. It will protect us from the droid's fire, and it should give us more than enough time for the disc to finish its transfer. Yes, but they still have to be taken down if you want to make it out of here. I have that part covered. You just worry about getting that data. You got it. I'll get right to it. The droids move in as they continue to fire at the barricade. Alright, time to fight fire with fire. Rapid fire shield. Multiple compartments open on the failing shield to reveal barrels. Time to soften your duty up a bit. Fire! The barrels open fire on the droids, pushing them backward. That's it. Eat on those for a minute. You almost done over there, old man? Not much longer. It's just about done. Good, because I'm about to wrap things up here. The droids finally stabilize themselves and push forward once more. Rukia ejects another capsule into her hand and throws it to the ground. The smoke clears, and the smoke from the capsule clears, with Rukia holding a large rifle. This is my acid shell assault rifle. She aims the barrel down through an opening in the barricade. Now let's see if their armor can withstand this. Rukia pulls the trigger, and the rifle lets off round after round at the security droids. The shots pierce through the droids with ease. She actually penetrated their armor. Amazing. Day 22. Of course I did. That's because the bullets from this gun are laced with a special acid. Once the tip hits the target, it shatters. Then comes the fun part. The armor from the droids begins to melt as the acidic liquid quickly begins to eat it away. What's happening to them? I said that acid was special. Once released, it eats away at the target until there's nothing left but goop. Since we're in such a hurry, I'll speed things up a bit. Limbs from the droids begin to fall off. This should do it. Voice code, rapid fire shield. A digital screen appears in front of Rukia. She places her hand on the screen, and more compartments open on the barricade. Chew on this, tin heads. A dozen missiles are launched from the compartments and streak toward the melting droids. They make contact and the giant room is lit with explosions. Yeah, that takes care of them. You got the disc, old man? Got it right here. Now we can leave. Good. Do we still have time to make it to the airship? As long as we don't run into any more problems on the way. The two head back down the hatch and back down the narrow pathway. There's the exit, old man. We're home free. The two exit the path, but are greeted by unexpected company. Lights shine on the two as men dressed in black assert themselves. Halt! For violating agency protocol and stealing classified information, you will serve life sentence in lockdown. These guys are from the agency? They look like they mean business. If they catch us, this will all be for nothing. Well, we really don't have time for that. Rukia throws 2 more capsules to the ground. The smoke clears and shows her holding 2 machine guns. Take this, you idiots. She opens fire on the agents, sending them all to the ground. Wait, you didn't have to kill them. Don't worry, old man. Those were non-lethal rounds. They'll be out for a minute, but they'll be fine. Now let's go. Wait, I have to tell you something. The old man begins to take off his disguise and reveals a young boy. I'm actually not an old man. What? Oh, you have got some explaining to do on the way back. My name is Leo. Well, welcome to the team, Leo. The two enter the airship and take to the sky. Day 23. Meanwhile, Anwan lands the airship in the mountains of China. I can't wait to see Master Rankin. I bet he's gotten older over the years and even more stronger. He exits the airship and heads up a path that leads to a small home on the top of the mountain. Wow, it's just like I remembered it. Anwan walks inside the house. Hey, Master, are you home? Guess he isn't. That only means he's at the one other place. Anwan heads out the back way of the home. He heads through another path that leads to the very spot he was trained at. The path ends at a huge waterfall, and at the bottom lay a giant water-filled crater. Anwan looks into the fresh water. Hey, there's something down underneath the water. He peers deeper into the crater. Wait a minute, is that who I think it is down there? The crater of water begins to build into a giant bubble. The giant bubble explodes and sends water flooding the entire area, including Anwan. Okay, who's the wise guy that did that? Still the hardhead, I see. Well, that should cool you off a bit. A figure leaps from the crater and lands in front of Anwan. So it is you, Master Rankin. Sorry about that. Do not worry, my student. But you of anyone should know not to sneak up on me. I know, Master. I'll announce myself next time. I couldn't help notice you were using that technique again. Will you ever teach it to me? It takes time and patience, my student, and we both know that you do not have that. I've been mastering this technique ever since I first shown it to you. This crater here was made by the same technique. As my power grew in size, so did the crater. That's amazing, Master. How strong is it? The results could crumble this entire mountain. So, what brings you here to China, my student? I'm here on a mission, Master. A beacon was activated somewhere in this area. Notice any strange things happening lately? Now that you mention it, I've been sensing a very strange aura coming from the Forbidden Temple. I've tried entering many times, but the jungle has grown tremendously since I last went. What you're thinking may be the reason for this happening. Sounds to me like a reason to go check it out. Indeed it does, my student. Lead the way. You're coming with me? Of course I am. It's not every day I get to spend time with my number one people. I do have to warn you though, my student. The jungle is not what it seems to be. What do you mean by that? Divines seem to have a mind of their own, almost lifelike. I'm sure whatever's going on is nothing we can't handle. There is only one way to find out. Let's go. Day 24. Anwan and Master Rankin head down the mountain and into the deep jungle. So, my student, has your training improved since we last met? Great, Master Rankin. I may even be better than you now. You also still have a big head, I see. Well, let's put that theory to the test. The two of them come to the heaviest part of the jungle and stop in front of a very thick wall of vines. Okay, my student, see these vines here? I see them, master. This is the only way to get into the Forbidden Temple. Do all of this, so what do you say? If that's a challenge, then you're on. Indeed. Let us see who can make it to the temple entrance first. Okay then, master. Challenge accepted. And one dashes toward the wall of vines. This is a technique I've also been mastering. Keyblades. Key energy forms around Anwan's hands in the form of blades. He then began slicing through the vines with quick precision. The wall of vines begins to topple as Anwan pushes forward. Ha! I'm going to be there in no time, master. Compared to me, my student, you're still just a young pup. Master Riken spreads his feet wide and draws back both arms. Yes, I'm almost there. Master Riken hasn't even started yet. Master Riken takes in a deep breath. Now you can see what real power is. Heaven's palms! Master Riken thrusts both hands forward, unleashing a wave of key energy directly at the wall of vines. The energy wave makes contact and begins to shred through the vines like a lawnmower. The wave passes Anwan just at the finish line. Hey, no fair, master. What kind of move was that? That was one of my basic techniques. Looks like you still have quite a ways to go before reaching me, my student. For now, though, let us head into the entrance. The two fighters make it to the temple entrance. It seems I can sense the aura once again. What do you think it is, Master Riken? I don't know, but I advise for us to take extreme caution from here on in. When did you start sensing the presence? It started happening soon after the creatures attacked. The first time I came to the temple was normal. It was the second day that had me curious. Curious of what, Master? The jungle. It had grown in tremendous size overnight. I couldn't believe what had happened. I continued to try to enter the temple, but the jungle kept me away. Today was the first time it went down without a fight. More reason to believe whatever you're looking for is inside. Well, what are we waiting for, Master? Let's go. The two fighters enter into the Forbidden Temple. Day 25. Once inside, Anwan and Master Riken enter a stone hallway lit with torches. The aura, it's getting stronger the further we enter. Yeah, I'm starting to sense it as well, Master. That could only mean we're closing in on the aura's location. Look, Master Riken, I can see an exit up ahead. They exit the hallway and enter a giant cave room. Whoa, what do you think this is? What do you think this place is, Master? I believe it is the heart of the temple and the source of the aura. How do we know if we will find it here? It may seem that it has already found us, my student. The area begins to tremble as torches light up the cave room. Do you feel that, Master? I do, my student. Let us prepare ourselves. The two fighters stand back to back as they survey the surroundings. Master Riken, I don't think this is a cave we're standing in. You are correct, my student. It seems we've stumbled into a battle ring. Anwan and his master now stand in the center of an arena. Torches in the room flare as they reveal a bottomless pit surrounding the arena. Watch your step. One wrong move and you could fall into darkness forever. Understood, Master. What do you feel that? Understood, Master. Wait, do you feel that? I do, and it looks like we're about to have company. From out of the pit, shadow figures leap into the arena and surround the fighters. Whoa, are those freaking ninjas? A black mist surrounds the shadow ninjas. With blood-red eyes, they draw their weapons. We can handle a couple of ninjas, right, Master? Indeed we can, but it seems they brought along friends to assist them. Clouds of black mist form in mid-air and also surround the fighters. They take shape of figures holding staffs. Are those ninjas as well, Master Riken? Afraid not, my student. These are sorcerers. Looks like we'll have to take each group alone. All by ourselves, Master? I never knew you were to be scared of a challenge. That's it. These ninjas are mine. With quick speed, Anwan dashes toward the group of ninjas. Get a load of this. Gallant fist explosion! A burst of key energy ignites Anwan's fist as he closes in on the target. He draws it back, then thrusts it at his opponent. It connects with one of the ninjas. A wave of energy explodes from Anwan's fist and destroys multiple targets. Alright. They were totally asking for that. The rest of the ninjas engage Anwan as he begins to dodge their attacks. Seems like he upset them with that one. Master Riken looks up at the other shadow figures above him. Well then, shall we begin this battle? Day 26. The sorcerers aim their staffs at Master Riken and fire black energy beams at him. He raises both hands, and the beams of energy make contact. A cloud of dust fills the area. Master, are you alright? The cloud of dust clears to reveal Master Riken surrounded with white energy. You still have to do better than that, sorcerers. I will give you thanks, though, for the energy boost. My body is able to absorb energy and turn it into a protective barrier. That's not what you should be worried about, though. My body is also able to release that same energy as well. Release! Multiple volleys of key energy release from his body and streak toward the sorcerers. Explosions ignite the air as multiple targets are destroyed. My student, I think it's time we ended this. I'm on it, Master Riken. Be there in a minute. Anwan continues to dodge the sharp weaponry that pursues him. Take this, high-speed combination. Anwan's hands and feet ignite with key energy as he begins a flurry of punches and kicks. They all end in an explosive key blast that takes out multiple targets. Anwan stands back to back once more with his master. Okay, Master Riken, I'm ready when you are. Before they can strike, the ninjas and sorcerers disappear. What? Why do they all just up and run away like that? I don't think they ran away, my student, but to get reinforcements. The entire arena begins to tremble. Do you sense that, Master Riken? I do. Let us prepare ourselves. From out of the bottomless pit rise hundreds of ninjas and sorcerers as they surround the two fighters. That's a lot of them, Master. A whole lot. Just be ready when I say, my student. The wall of shadow warriors charge toward the fighters. Now, Anwan, ghost dance, 10,000 fists. The two fighters draw back their fists as they ignite with key energy. Thrusting their fists forward, they release thousands of key waves at the wall of shadow warriors. The fist-shaped waves of energy connect with the wall, igniting explosions throughout the arena. Both ninjas and sorcerers begin to fall as the wall crumbles into the bottomless pit. As the tower of bodies continue to fall, a black mist forms in front of the two fighters. Should we do it again, Master? No, Anwan. I think we can stand down. The black mist gathers and takes form. What do you think it is, Master? I don't sense any danger coming from it. Could it be what you have come here for? Soon, a figure steps from out of the mist. Well, and who might you be, my friend? I am sorry if I have caused you any trouble. My name is Mr. Riggy. Well, Mr. Riggy, I can say that it was no trouble at all. In fact, that was a great workout for me and my student. I am Master Riken, and this is my number one pupil, Anwan the Great. So, your presence, I've been feeling it from outside these walls. Yes, I have felt your presence as well, Master Riken. I can say, to see such an ancient power in action was impressive. He will make an excellent addition to your team, my student. The three exit the forbidden table and head back up to the mountain. They make it back to the airship where Anwan and Master Riken say their goodbyes. It was grand to see you again, my student, until we meet again. Until next time, Master Riken. See you when this is all over. They board the airship and its thrusters roar as it takes flight into the clouds. Day 27. This is Team Leader Zero. I've completed my mission and I'm heading back to headquarters. This is Second in Command, Kyron Stratos. I've also completed my mission and headed back. Weapons Specialist Rukia here, loud and clear, headed back as well. We're gonna have one heck of a team, you guys. Anwan here, you're not gonna believe what I picked up. Great job, team. I want everybody to double it back to the headquarters. Meet in the brief room as soon as you return. Zero out. Later, everyone makes it back to headquarters and meets in the briefing room. Mr. President enters the room as well and takes the floor. Well, looks like we have a full house since last we met. Congratulations to everyone for completing their missions. It was very crucial that we have our new friends here among us. Welcome. Why don't we start by introducing our new friends of the Ecliptic Force? Zero steps forward and takes the floor. Alright team, I want everyone to meet Kit, Ace, and Alex. They're just children. But for them to be here, there's got to be something special about them. There is, Kyron, and you won't believe what it is. All three have skills I know will prove useful. First, here's Kit, the super genius. This kid is awesome with gadgets, believe me. Next is Ace, the strongest kid alive. Want to give them a show, Ace? Sure, Zero. What do you want me to do? Zero looks at the huge briefing room table and smiles at Ace. That's an easy one, Zero. Ace walks up to the huge table and lifts it off the ground with only 3 fingers. Whoa, that's amazing he can do that, Zero. I know, Rukia, but wait until you see what Alice can do. Everyone looks at Alice as she hides behind Zero. Items in the room begin to levitate. What's going on here, Zero? Well, Kyron, so far all I know is that her abilities are based on her feelings. I've never seen this one before. I'll take it from here, Zero. Sure, Kid, take it away. As Zero said, her abilities are off how she feels. In this case, she is nervous and is able to levitate almost anything, including herself. It's nothing to worry about. She has to get used to everyone. Well, you three. Well, the three of you together are quite unique. Great job, Zero. Thanks, Mr. President. Since they're just kids, I've decided to take them under my wing. From now on, the three of you will be known as Z Squad. That's awesome, Zero. Thank you. Yes, this is a great turn of events for us. Alice grabs Zero's hand as she looks up at him with a smile. Alright, who do we have next on the list? Kyron stands to his feet and introduces the next new member of the team. I want everyone to meet Fox. He's a bounty hunter from Russia, and believe me, he's no joke. Want to tell them more about yourself, Fox? Sure, Kyron. I was raised in the harshest climates of Russia, and recon was the main field I trained in. I utilize every skill I have to get any mission complete, including this one. Thank you for having me on your team. Day 28. We're glad to have you aboard, Fox. Welcome to Ecliptic Force. Alright, Rukia, it's your turn. Alright, this next person I've really grown to like, even though I'm still a little upset from earlier. I want everyone to say hello to Leo. Hello, everyone. It's great I could join your team. It's always great to meet new people. Tell us a little bit more about yourself, Leo. Okay, let's see. My specialty is data. I was the data specialist of an organization I used to work for called the agency. Any information you need, I have, and anything you want, I can get. Guess you could say I'm a living, breathing information highway. That's an awesome skill you have there, Leo. Welcome to the team. Okay, it's my turn, you guys. Go ahead, Anwan, take it away. Thanks, Zero. None of you are going to believe the story behind this guy. I want everyone to meet Mr. Ruki. Go ahead and introduce yourself to everyone. Mr. Ruki approaches the table. My name is Mr. Ruki, and I come from a long line of both ninja and sorcerer. Wow, I'm very interested to hear your story. Right, Kyron, I'm sure we all do. Then let me intrigue you all. Long ago, deep in a place called the Forbidden Temple, both ninja and sorcerer lived within its walls. It was a time of honor and peace and loyalty. It was a time of honor, peace, loyalty, and truth. Sounded like a place we all could live in. Yes, but soon both clans would find out how strong their bond for another really was. For both clans were led by the Ninja King and the Sorceress Queen. For ages, the King and Queen prospered from their great words of wisdom, bringing both clans together in such harmony, not knowing they were about to break this bond. Sounds like things are about to take a bad turn. You are correct, Kyron. For the King and Queen have fallen for one another. In their eyes, this will bring both clans even closer together on an intimate level. This had broken the one rule kept sacred, not to fall in love. The day came when the king and queen told both clans of their love for one another. Little did they know it would be their last. The clans did not take a liking to the news, so they plotted against their king and queen. They knew this outcome was possible, so they didn't tell the clans everything. Wait, what do you mean everything? The king and queen had conceived a child, knowing they were about to die. The king and queen decided to seal the infant inside a very powerful magic barrier. There, the child would grow and gain knowledge over time, until the barrier was broken. Yep, and guess what day today is? Whoa, today is the day the barrier was broken. Guess that right, Zero, but that's not it. Now, don't be afraid of what you're going to hear next. Go ahead, Miss Ricky, tell them. I am infected with the Genosis Virus. Everyone quickly stands to their feet. Wait, don't be alarmed, you guys. It's perfectly safe. There's more to it than you think. Yes, your friend speaks truth. I am indeed infected by the virus, but I show no signs of turning. From what he's told me, there's only been good side effects. What do you mean by that? I'll let him tell you that. Day 29. For some reason, the virus can't take full control of my body. It must have something to do with the unique bloodline I possess. That does seem accurate, which will answer my question to why you keep your right arm in bandages. You are very accurate with the observation, Kyron. These are not ordinary bandages, but seals I have infused with dark magic to keep the virus at slumber until I take them off. Intriguing. If you don't mind, Mr. Rugi, I'd like to run a couple of tests using your blood. Anything to help, Kyron. My samples are at your disposal. Well, to all the new members of Equipped Force, welcome to the team. Now that we're all settled in, I'd like to fill everyone in on the next assignment. We have reason to believe that the Genosis Virus is evolving. To make matters worse, it seems the virus is preparing to launch nuclear warheads out of the 4 nations. What? How did you get this information, sir? It seems we have another player on the field. He goes by the name of Eric Boy. So where is he now? Didn't he get the signal that was released? Kyron's right. Why isn't he here with the rest of us? He would be, only his signal could not be tracked back to its source. What we do know is that he has put us onto something big. Mr. President opens a monitor and plays the video footage. Moments after your departures from the 4 nations, the Genosis Virus began a full-scale assault on 3 of them. We believe that a 4th is about to happen. What? Where, sir? Here, in the United States. The virus is showing signs of physically reacting on its own. So you are right, Kyron. It's adapting. I think it gets a little more complicated now, Zero. The virus is no longer a virus, but a living, breathing organism capable of thinking on its own accord. That's why from now on, they will only be called the Genosis. Mr. President, do they know the location of the warheads? Perhaps, but it could also be the reason they began such a full-scale assault on the nations. They're not going to find all the warheads, you guys. How do you know that, Rukia? It's because I'm the person who built those warheads. Hiding them was the decision of the 4 nations. Zero looks at Mr. President. Guess this is where I come in then. What I'm about to tell you is strictly top secret. Day 30. I, among 3 others, know the exact location of the warheads. It also seems we have little time before they are found. Well, there's got to be something we can do to help the situation. I'm afraid that's impossible from here, Zero. The moment we departed from our missions, left a window open for the Genosis to begin their assault. It's almost like they waited for the right time to strike. They really begin to become a worthy adversary. Mr. President, can the warheads be launched once they've been found? I believe your friend Rukia has the answer to that. Well, Rukia, can they? No, Zero. Not unless all 4 are found. I programmed the warheads to launch only when all 4 are active at the same time. So you can't launch one without the other. Then we better come up with a plan, and fast. I'm with Zero on this one. Now that we have this information, it gives us a little time to figure something out. What are you suggesting, Kyron? Well, I suggest we turn our attention to the closest warhead location. I can answer that for you, Kyron. Mr. President steps forward. This information I'm going to share with you is known by only a select few. All of you are the select few. Up until this day, only I knew the location of the last warhead. For safety reasons, we decided that leaving the warheads with all 4 nations would be an obvious act. So we decided to keep one here in the United States. So where is it located, sir? It's held in a secret location within the White House. Well, I never would have guessed that. You said it, Zero. Now all we have to do is figure out how to retrieve it. Any ideas brewing in that head of yours, Kyron? As a matter of fact, I've been doing some calculations. Since the White House is the center of where it all began, the place should be crawling with Genosis. So this next mission should only consist of just a few members. Oh yeah, count me in on this one. No can do, Amon. This is a very sensitive mission, and we have much on the line here. So completing this is a must. Plus, I've already chosen candidates for this job. First, of course, is Zero, and since this will fall under recon, Fox will be joining them. Wait, you said them. So who else is going? I thought it would be best if Miss Rugi joined you guys. Sure, glad to have you with us, friend. It is not a problem, Zero. The virus within me also allows me control over the Genosis. Oh, since you put it that way, I'm really glad you're coming along. Alright then, everyone. Now that we have the candidates for this mission, I'll give you a quick briefing on what you'll be expecting. Okay. So, that was very intriguing. That was very intriguing. I hope everybody enjoyed the read, and I hope we left you once again in suspense. And wow, that was crazy. Okay, that was crazy. I'm still my breathing head shakes all the time when after I get done reading this stuff, because I try to put my readers into the story itself. Like, once you start reading it, you're coming out of the story and back into reality. Hence, that is what my name of the channel really means. Like, physical reality. Like, my stories take you inside of the story. Once you start reading, you're in it. Like, and you won't come back out until you stop reading. So once you start reading, it has the effect of putting you back into actual reality, into the reality that you left before you start reading it. I hope someone is getting what I'm saying, and I know someone is. But on another note, I really enjoyed the read. I hope you enjoyed it too, and thank you for coming to another segment of my exciting reads from my story 99 Days. I hope everyone is having a great day, and I hope everyone has a great weekend. Outside this COVID stuff, I hope everybody's being healthy and safe, because that's the plan. And I really have to say that I hope everyone has a blessed day. So thank you for coming to my channel, The Word of Physical Reality. I am your narrator, Jab the Narrator, hoping everybody has a blessed day. Thank you for coming. I will check you out later.